Hey guys, it's your girl Bad on BB, and today I'm going to tell you guys about a product that might change your life, get your life, or both. You know what I'm talking about? Stay tuned. So, one common thing that dieters usually complain about when they're consuming less calories, they wind up having less energy. You went from eating burgers and fries, now you're eating salads, or maybe you were eating really 2 to 3 big meals a day, and now you're eating 4 to 6 small meals a day. Or you might be doing a meal replacement thing, or maybe you're doing intermittent fasting. Like, there's a lot of changes that people go through on their route to lose weight, and usually the most common one is them just taking less calories. And even if you were taking way too many calories to begin with, going from taking those many calories and lessening your calorie intake, it usually leaves you feeling a little bit tired because your body got used to the calories is a measurement of energy. You need calories to burn calories. So you might be feeling a little sluggish while you're losing weight. Nevertheless, Life Drops is here to get your life. And let me tell you about it and my experience with it. It comes in like a tincture drop fashion. It is 2 flow ounces of these. It comes in a dropper like this. You're supposed to place 1 dropper or 1 milliliter under the tongue for 30 seconds. You can see I'm about halfway through this bad boy. You take it twice daily or as directed by your physician. I am not a physician, nor do I play one on TV. I do not claim that this will cure, mitigate, or prevent any diseases. And I have to tell you guys, if you're new to any type of health supplements, do consult with your physician. Of this, so a good drop size basically, it should go pretty up to get to the 1 milliliter. Like, you want to get a good amount. And then you put it under your tongue and let it sit there for 30 seconds and then swallow. Now, you might not feel it right away, but the main ingredient in the Life Drops is B12. This is really a prevalent vitamin in a lot of meat. This is why I try to put all my vegan friends onto the Life Drops, because that's something I definitely experienced my first time going vegan. When I did the vegan challenge last year, which I also documented on this channel, I was taking a lot of processed vegan food, a lot of fake cheeses, fake meats, still eating breads, highly processed things. And I'm not even gonna get into that, but I feel like if you're gonna keep eating processed vegan food, then you might as well eat meat. I'm just gonna be honest. They've done numerous exposés on that industry and how most of that plant-based processed food isn't good for you. And I definitely felt the bad effects of that, feeling a lot of sluggishness. And while I was going through that vegan challenge in the first place was because I was having a lot of fibromyalgia pain. Primarily it was under my elbows, my knees were very inflamed, my back was very much in pain, and I felt like going vegan I was gonna feel so much better. But I was eating so much processed vegan and I was getting worse. I was probably not taking in as much B12 as I would have when I was eating meat. A lot of that stuff, it's plant-based, but really getting processes done to it in a laboratory. So to be honest, that's what my whole beef is with the processed vegan industry. And so I said that the next time I do a vegan challenge, I'm gonna do raw vegan. I'm only gonna eat what I cook or what a vegan chef cooks or prepares for me. I will never do that highly processed vegan stuff again. I'm going towards more of a plant-based diet with myself, and I've been experimenting more in the kitchen with more plant-based meals. Like you saw, I just did a Meatless Monday video where I showed you guys how I made the vegetable fried rice. That was really good. And then I did the whole jackfruit tacos, which the jackfruit was frozen and it was seasoned, so it's kind of processed, but not like those processed vegan sausages and processed vegan cheese and things like that. It's more like a frozen fruit, so that's kind of different. since I've been incorporating those plant-based dishes that I really cook, I haven't been feeling the same effects as when I first did the vegan challenge about a year ago, and I was eating so much processed vegan. But nevertheless, now that I know how great this is for me as I transition to a more plant-based diet, I am so taking this religiously. It's not even funny. A lot of people, even if they're not going plant-based, have been saying how much more energy they have by taking this B12. This is like people go and get shots injected into them of B12 to get more of that overall great health. B12 is essential for our blood cells. B12 is like essential for our health structure overall, and I don't think it's a coincidence that when people take this, they are always raving about how much more energy they have, no matter if they're going plant-based or if they're still eating whatever, and they just incorporate this into their life. Like, this is a side effect. You will get more energy. In addition to the B12 vitamin being the most dominant part of the Life Drops here, it's got thiamine in it, which is really needed for a lot of cellular processes in our body. It also has biotin in it, which is really important to the skin cells of our. You can probably grow some hair with these Life Drops, because biotin, your skin's probably gonna get better, your hair's probably gonna get better. So thiamine, B12, like, this is a good mixture of a vitamin to have. And if you take this alongside the Resolution Drops as suggested, if you go into the Total Life Changes retail site, this is the Diet Duo packet. You've got your Resolution Drops and you've got your Life Drops. Resolution Drops work, and I've done a completely separate video with all the fixings on this. Resolution Drops are an appetite suppressing drop, and it does have vitamins in it. So you're going to be suppressing your appetite, ideally with a 1200 calorie diet, which if you're one of my clients at Auntie Gang, I already give you a 1200 calorie meal plan. That's a whole month worth of 1200 calorie recipes, because I know my Resolution Drops and people who are looking to eat lighter need that. So I like to aid my clients with that. I can't say that I necessarily felt myself have less energy with the Resolution Drops. I just knew I was eating less. But I imagine if you're eating less, then you will feel less energy. It's different strokes for different folks. But I think that's why they made a kit for the Resolution Drops and the Life Drops together. But aside from that, if you're just somebody who's looking for a little bit more energy, more health, you need a boost, you like B12 but you don't like the vitamins, then the Life Drops is probably the way to go for you. And there's plenty of testimonies on that. If you're taking NRG, you're gonna be good to go all day. NRG plus Life Drops, let me tell you, this is the 4th video I recorded today. That's all I'm gonna say. That's that on that with the Life Drops. If you have any questions, comments, or concerns, do ask me below. Hit that thumbs up if you're loving my content too. I love that. You know, there's no community without the you and the I, but nevertheless, even if there's something that you want to ask me that maybe you don't want to leave a comment below, check me out on social media, because I love hearing from you guys there, okay? Until next time, it's your girl Bad on BB, over and out.